Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rachel. I am one of Ashton's best friends, and I also played volleyball with her at UAH.
Yeah. Charge on.
Hey, charge on. Ashton was not only an amazing teammate and player, she's just an overall incredible person, and I feel so lucky to stand by your side today. So when Alex came into her life, I knew that he hit the jackpot, but I also knew they were going to be unstoppable together. Can I also add that I have never seen a better looking couple than the two of them? So if you guys remember from the ceremony, they were talking about the first date. I was there, I crashed it. I had just finished my last final of nursing school, and Ashton is such a thoughtful person and came and picked me up after a long day of celebrating. And what can I say? What's more romantic than a karaoke serenade and a mic drop? At Furniture Factory, nonetheless, if you know. So here we are, 7 years later, celebrating your love and happiness and your commitment to each other as you embark on this incredible journey of marriage. And I feel so incredibly lucky to stand by you guys and celebrate the love and happiness the two of you share. Ashton, you're not only an amazing friend, but an incredible person, and Alex is so lucky to have you. With that being said, to Ashton and Alex, may your love continue to grow stronger with each passing day. And may your marriage be filled with endless laughter, love, and unforgettable adventures. Cheers to the guys.
Schönen guten Abend zusammen. Schön, dass wir alle hier zusammen sind. Ich freue mich sehr, heute die Rede vom Trauzeugen zu halten. Und ist natürlich eine Ehre mit euch allen. Oh, I think the mic must have still been in German, so my apologies. For those who don't know me, my name is Leon. I've been friends with Alex for 12 years now, and I'm from Germany, so I've lived quite a few years in the US. There's still some cultural novelties for me. Still after this time, one of those is giving the best man speech. We put some thoughts into it. What should I say? And especially, how long should this take? So on the one side, I thought, hey, I'm a passionate soccer player. A game takes 90 minutes, so probably half of that is what I should aim for. I talked it through with some of the guys. They said, yeah, sure, go for it. On the other side, I'm a German, so I do love some efficiency. So I was a little bit torn between these two sides. I turned to my trusted friends for some advice. Not these guys here, they weren't very helpful, but ChatGPT and Google. And the serious researcher I am, I did some research, and I found out quite a few things about giving the best man speech. And one of the things that I found interesting, and that's what I went with, is the best man is much like a dead body at a funeral. You're kind of expected to be there, but if you start saying too much, people freak out. So I promise you all, I will not freak you out. I will keep this light and short, and yeah. Alex and I, we got to know each other over soccer. We have a shared love for that. And I've lived with Alex probably outside of his family, since Ashton is family too now, the longest. Lived with him for about 5 years, and that's not always an easy task, as probably you can attest. And Ashton, if you don't know yet, it's a little too late. But it's not, on the other side, I've lived with him. I've shared 24 hours, 7 days a week with him. We played soccer together, and he also kind of grew on me during that time. And in fact, he grew on me, and I noticed I got a little bit protective of him. So whenever, for example, other goalie recruits would visit campus, I would go up to them and say, hey, buddy, listen, don't even bother coming here. We already got Geyer. Some of these guys might tell you it was a little bit more my German directness involved in that, but I can't imagine that. And yeah, they never ended up coming to Hastings, so yeah, sometimes I was very protective of Alex. Then, a few years later, I met Ashton. And things then were very, very different, I would say. Because the first time I really met Ashton and Alex together was around Alex's birthday, where we had a nice dinner, shared some ice cream, took some pictures in something that looked like Venice but was Huntsville. And I remember from this days, or from how I remember from that day, and then also how I've gotten to know her over the years, was really there was no reason to be protective of Alex. Ashton was genuine, kind, calm, just a very intelligent person, and a person who really knew her direction in life. So I never really thought that, hey, I need to tell her, hey, buddy, don't even worry about what you're doing with Alex. And in fact, I've gotten to know her more and more over the years, and it included a trip to real Venice. Alex was part of that too, but it included a trip to real Venice. And I really do see that Ashton is really a perfect partner for Alex, because she really complements his strengths, also his weaknesses, and probably equally important, knows how to deal with him just being a little bit extra. I also truly believe that because I think they share one very important quality, and one that I've always thought was the most important one about Alex, and that is really loyalty. Because I always found Alex to be a very loyal teammate, a very loyal friend, and always very, very loyal to Ashton. And he really, and I think that's also part of what the Geyer family is to me, those he really cares about, he really holds them dear to his heart. So I also see that in those two together. And with that, really, I believe they have a great future ahead of them together. I did promise to keep this light and short, so I might have to borrow Timmy's glass for a little toast. That is empty. I'll take yours. But before doing so, I also wanted to say a little bit thank you to Greg and Teresa, to Holly, and Joe, because they raised some really cool kids. I consider some of my best friends, and honestly also my American family, so thanks for that. And then if you join me in raising my glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Geyer. Cheers.